All right, and welcome. I'm Michael. Pronouns are he, him, and I'll be GMing today. We want to go through and introduce all your wonderful selves.
Is there a list? Oh, there is a list.
Are we in
Yeah,
order?
just use the one that's in that Notion now.
Okay.
Thank you for the subscription, Tangy.
Hey,
Angry!
Where's the
we
list?
go.
Oh, the PC area.
Yeah, the PC area. Just
the-
the order of the list there because that's just how I
We
I
for-
know where to put
we've-
you on the.
We've forgotten Steve
Zoom.
so hard. He's not even here.
oh,
No.
We should just
This
wait
is-
for Steve for 20 minutes. just give him the time instead of cutting him off.
Hey, we got to figure out what Johnny's up to. I want to say he's on a press tour today or something fun.
Invited us to his house and then had like, oh, I got a thing actually. I'm not gonna be there, but
Oh, he definitely got a call from his agent. He had to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
what's
he-
good for him is good for the team.
He's got a sponsorship deal in like Singapore or something like that, or Japan. He's got like a brand sponsorship.
Yeah, he's got to film these commercials. I am Nessa, she, her. I will be playing Marrow, also she, her. She's kind of like if a bloodborne monster was Spider-Man. That's all you need to know.
what?
I am Sarah. I am Sarah, she, her, and I am playing Zaylin, they, them. Which to go along with the same thing. I am kind of like if Starfire, was on Detroit Become Human. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if that works. I think I confused Mo.
No, I'm just trying to put it together. That's all.
No,
I've got an
Starfire
image.
Starfire was a Smurf. Starfire was a Smurf. How's that?
What?
So,
Starfire was
so I'm trying to figure out if that's less hot or more hot.
Yeah.
that. There's some like interesting like moral things that are going on there with how like Smurfette was created. So let me get out of my own head.
That does
For
kind
that
of
story.
I don't even
It kinda
remember
works
how
for-
Smurfette was
Honestly,
created.
no, it works. It works now. Yes, if Smurfette and it was in Starfire combined.
Oh
What was it?
no.
Yeah. Also, to clarify, was also 6 feet tall and bright orange.
Now I'm orange. Yes.
Yeah.
You're orange now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot to correct that from the art because that's old
Okay.
art.
There was a whole thing.
Yeah, last summer I became orange.
I gotta change it up.
Alright.
Hi everyone. I'm Ibrahim. I am playing Billy, also known as Jester. We both use he/him pronouns. Jester is a kind of like a punk who has teleportation powers. And what's he like? He's like if
Nightcrawler.
he's like a Nightcrawler, but if Nightcrawler was less blue and less furry and less German.
All,
So
all good
just
things
like
to be
Nightcrawler.
So just like Nightcrawler.
Exactly like Nightcrawler.
all good things to be less of. That's right. I'm coming for you, German people.
Hey, I'm Mo. They, she pronouns. I'm playing Isidore Reyes, aka Obsidian. She, they pronouns. And Obsidian is like Robin, but better.
It
It's
works.
just-
out.
Robin
what's
with
the-
less of the suck.
That's
the-
Yeah.
that
what-
one makes the most sense of all of them, I think.
Yeah.
What was
Ibrahim,
what was Marrow like?
Tangy's asking if Billy is also less Catholic.
Yes. I actually haven't decided what sect of Christianity Billy subscribes to, but I'm sure that he has been dragged to a church because that seems like a very punk thing to do, rebel against the church.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Michael Marrow's was I said if Spider-Man was like a bloodborne monster.
Oh, okay, yeah. For Jester, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but one of the things about him being a delinquent, what are some of the things about Jester that have him feeling rebellious and sort of like sometimes maybe antisocial? How does that what is the word for how it appears?
Oh, how does that manifest?
Yes,
maybe?
how does that manifest for Jester?
I think that Jester spends a lot of time not in school. Basically, he'll teleport in for attendance, and then at the first opportunity, he'll be out of there. And he spends a lot of time at like house shows and just wandering around town on what he calls his patrols. But because of just like his lack of combat ability, a lot of his thing is just kind of messing with people. And like if he sees a cop pulling someone over, he'll create an illusion to like have the cop just stand in the middle of the road talking to no one.
So he's like Bugs Bunny meets Nightcrawler.
Right. Yeah. So he walks around town just fucking people's day up, making them see things that aren't there. It's a little bit fucky, but yeah, that's his like, he's kind of like that social outcast who has decided that he's an outcast, so he's not going to spend time around people.
Okay. And what, like, I guess, what are the things that makes him feel that way?
I think it's a big part of it is like knowing who his dad is makes him feel like he feels like he has this big secret that he's keeping from everyone, and that he would be really ashamed if anyone got to know him and like figured out who his dad is, because he's not proud of Chuck.
Chuck Carl, my dad is one of the biggest douches you all know, and some of you like him.
My dad is the my dad is on the TV talking about how we need to send these supers away, and it probably also build that wall chanting. So like, yeah,
we're gonna build a wall around the rift.
God,
seal the rift.
Yeah, no, I think. Oh God, no, I don't know if that's Chuck's thing. I don't know if he's actually saying build a wall around the rift, but I feel I getting that vibe
of something. We barely layer over things with a small bit of fiction when it comes to Chuck Carlson.
Okay.
All right. And as a reminder, it's been a little while. I'm trying to remember, did Maeve develop powers yet?
Yes, that was my whole thing, was what prompted me into superhero dom was not any sense of morality, was that Maeve developed fire powers, and I was like, it's bad enough that I have bone powers, and now I love her and she's great and she should nurture this, but also inferiority complex. I'm gonna go do some stuff at night.
And as I recall, we had that fairly her powers were as of yet not particularly well developed. I don't think Carolyn knew.
She found out when she found out about all of this.
Okay.
I think I remember something coming out to that nature.
All right. So, do we want to do a last time on?
Sure thing. Do you guys want me to take it? I promise I didn't take notes this time, so it won't go too long.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I did some rough notes. If you ever want to say, or if you ever want to add to it, feel free to add to it. On the session info over on the side, I drop like some quick bullet points, but I don't go. You'll notice it's not real in depth because we're doing stuff at the same time. But you're always willing to ask to add to that. Yeah, we want to go over what happened last time.
Yes. So we developed a bunch of new NPCs, but more importantly, we just kind of, where is everybody post? We did a bit of a time skip, and we're in a new semester, as far as I remember. Obviously, Johnny and Zaylin are dating now. Jester goes to school here. I forget what Mo and Obsidian were up to. Sorry, I forgot what Obsidian was up to. Right as we come back. Rosalina goes to school with us now, so that's fun. And what had mostly happened is we introduced everybody, and then as we were at school, we got past that, everybody got their schedules, went to their first day of class, and Jester spotted a fucking lunatic outside on the, I guess we described it as the track or the football field.
It's kind of like the track that sort of.
No, it was it was football field, and then
'cause
we
the
did,
track was on a
yeah.
separate place.
yeah, we decided
Mhm.
the track was separately because Obsidian was at gym, and it would make no sense for Obsidian to just be like, and I'm right here. An entire class and teacher was here, didn't notice this weird guy, but he was calling himself the Militia Man. And Jester noticed out the window and was like, no, you don't even need to do anything. You fucking busted ass right wing Iron Man. Like, you don't
He
even
couldn't
need
even
to.
fly.
Yeah.
He just hovered. He just like did big jumps.
Yeah.
So
It's hard.
lame.
It's hard to make, especially for considering his like made it in his backyard. It's hard to make a jetpack, you know?
Yeah, okay, you make one.
Yeah,
Don't need one.
yeah, exactly. That's why powers are great. But he was and Justin was like, nope, teleported out to deal with it, and slowly but surely, everyone else also was like, hey, there's a dude out there fighting what I believe is one of the students with their face covered. And so we all came out, beat the shit out of him. And one of the new people we were introduced to in our like making new characters thing was Tracy, who has kind of a relationship with Zaylin. Turns out Militia Man was
Dun,
her
dun,
dad.
Dun.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Crazy. And so, and he had been inspired by some Chuck Carlson's really been ramping up his speech as of late, and he'd been inspired by a Chuck Carlson rant the night before about how supers
Because
are
of
gonna,
course.
yeah. So, and he attacked the school, so we are all of us are going to meet at Johnny's after school to like.
Which we
Debrief.
didn't agree to at first, that Jester was coming along, but Johnny's like, hey, you come join us. And
Hey, the
it's like, what the hell?
the classic Johnny in the streets, Obsidian in the sheets, and we are currently in the streets.
I don't know what your interpretation of that phrase is.
We had a whole leadership issue last year.
Okay.
And so that was a phrase I came up with because Johnny was really good at like talking to the public, and he is technically on paper, like legally the leader. Like we filled out paperwork saying he was the leader. He's the one who pays for everything. But at the time we were all kind of pushing Obsidian to be the leader because Obsidian was great in battle and like good at giving direction and that kind of thing.
Has special
So that's
abilities
why-
to help if she's the leader.
Special abilities that are only there if she's the leader, if they're the leader. So Johnny in the
Gotcha.
streets, Issa in the sheets.
Beautiful.
Assuming we fight people in the sheets.
Yeah,
If you're doing it right.
I
With consent, yes.
I don't know what's happening. Okay.
I'm ignoring y'all now. I'm just
Welcome,
straight up.
Ibrahim. This is what it's like.
I get to say one funny thing per episode.
Hey, baby.
Oh
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Oh God.
All right.
Well,
17. Good hustle.
Do we want to start off with the end of that day and Jester making his way over to Johnny's?
Yes.
sounds cool.
Yes.
All right. Zaylin, you'll be probably the only one there. Like, I don't know. Does everyone else go straight there, or do you go home first and then over to Johnny's?
I probably go straight there.
Okay. You might
I
be.
probably have to drop off Rosalina unless she can get her own way home.
Oh, she has made fast friends. Selling drugs has a tendency to do
Oh
that.
my god, that's right.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, not a problem. I got some folks. And on the way there, there's a thing like Johnny gets a phone call and goes, "Oh yeah, Tommaso, has to be okay. National, okay, yeah. Shit, guys, I gotta bail. Tommaso, it's a news thing. It also has to do with the case coming up. Can you take care? Like,
Ooh.
you'll
What
be
case?
good, right?
We're still being sued by Elon Musk, remember?
Well, right now you're not because he's being
Oh,
brought up
yeah.
criminal charges. But there's still like some of you all gone in for questioning about the stuff that's happened. Like you've all had to take depositions, things along those lines. And Johnny had those other troubles before, because of like like he destroyed portions of the school.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
It's frowned upon.
Just of it.
Ibrahim, what's worse, being related to Elon Musk or being related to Chuck Carlson?
I can't answer that question. Those are both vile
We have
states of
both.
existence.
At
We-
least
we-
at least Elon Musk is not. Well, no, he is sort of actively trying, but he's not at Tucker Carlson levels.
I guess with Elon Musk, you might have access to more resources. So that
Yeah.
might like offset. No, I don't know if it does, because it's
Yeah.
like it's literal like blood money. It's literal
Yeah.
emerald mine blood money. Well, a question for the ages.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Am I allowed to never have existed?
I choose oblivion.
I'll pass on life. That sounds fine. Just don't have me be born.
But yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
So
Johnny.
he kind of like steps out of the car at one point, goes for a bit, and then you see him go down an alley and then just like fly away. And then you are at Zaylin and Johnny's place. Has Zaylin done anything to like help change decor or do anything like any lived-in part of it, or?
I mean, aside from a really decent record collection, not really. I think that's one thing they have is they've just accumulated lots of records, and I think there's probably one like poster of man, I'm trying to think of something besides David Bowie that they'd be really into. I think it's a poster. Are we still in 2015, or can I like pull something from modern age that they might like?
I'll be honest. Do we want to go 2015 or just make it canon today?
I thought it was
'Cause
2017.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
We definitely kept kind of like using very modern things, like
Yeah, and-
things
Hey,
from today. 2017, whatever.
If that's the case, they have a poster from Everything Everywhere All at Once
Okay.
on the wall.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
problem when you're only a couple years ago is it's always hard to remember. It's like, wait a minute, was that?
Yeah.
Especially when you have the pandemic as your, what is time brain mush.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't remember 2015.
What is time?
I was 18, so I don't know what I was
Oh my
doing.
God.
I have no idea how old I was.
Look,
So
I
I was on age. One of them.
As I recall, I had a busy 2015.
Mm.
I have to look at the
God.
shows I was doing, but I think that was as I recall that summer was interesting.
I think my memory starts in 2016. Like year specific memory starts with like, this is a landmark moment.
Mm.
You guys
So, yeah,
came
besides-
online.
Right. That's when I started keeping track.
Okay.
So yeah,
my mem-
that's go ahead.
I was to say my memory starts this morning.
Valid.
All right, Jester will be coming before too long. Invited by Johnny, who is now conveniently gone.
I swear, Johnny got out of me bitching him out for a reason.
Might have.
He knew. As soon as it left his mouth, he knew. I bet
Okay.
you.
Okay.
But-
To be fair, he has to go talk to lawyers. So like
Does he? Or could he just be saying that to get out of it?
No, he's got to talk to lawyers. His dad keeps calling.
Fuck that guy. Actually, no, fuck his mom. His mom's worse.
Fuck both of them. They're
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
yeah. If they weren't so bad, I would be much more like insistent that you two had some kind of adult supervision here, but
Hey, the house is clean.
it just I turned to Obsidian. I'm like, if let's be honest, if we didn't have superpowers and like you heard about
I don't have
somebody,
superpowers.
I know, but like if we weren't a superhero team and you heard that two kids from school lived together and were dating, would you be like, that sounds super fun and healthy?
I mean, I live with my cousin, but without any adult supervision.
As a
Yes, but you're not-
high school teacher, I have had students live with their significant other, like
Ah,
junior or senior year.
Yeah, no. If that happened at my old school, that would have meant something had gone incredibly wrong. But
Systems have failed you.
systems have failed you. But, you know, to be fair, for Zaylin and Johnny, it is very good. But in general,
I mean, Tommaso is kind of our adult supervision.
Is
Tomas- is he?
I mean, technically speaking,
Yeah. He's, you know what? He's good at reading documents. So
he's a
I'll give.
he's a co-signer on Johnny's lease. I know that.
I don't think that means much, but okay. We'll just go with it for now. The goggles are staying on, by the way, when Jester gets here. I don't know this kid enough.
Are you gonna keep your mask on, Meryl?
It's not on yet, but I just go like, and like
Your phone just
I grow one, and I'm like, it's on now. I'm assuming.
Does it
we're,
look like, does it look like your face melts away into your
Oh
soul?
no.
It didn't,
Hate that.
Dude,
It
didn't.
didn't. It didn't before, but now it does.
Oh
do
god, I
you
hate
leave,
even more.
do you leave lots of like castaway bone masks and stuff like you're molting? Is that like when you get rid of them, do they just sort of drop off of you, or do they get reabsorbed?
I try to I usually don't grow new ones unless I'm being lazy. I'll try to like reuse the old ones because I like pop it out. It's like detached kind of because I think it'd be weird. I don't like it if it's attached to my face and somebody like grabs it or something like. Oh,
Okay. All right. Anything you want to do before Jester arrives?
We get snacks out. Do y'all have snacks? Should I order snacks?
yeah, that's the thing is you being here affect the amount of food here.
I think Johnny's got some crackers.
I'm
So-
ordering pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Ordering pizza, and I'm changing out of my school uniform, but that's about it. Let's get the show on the road.
Jester, quick question.
Yeah.
Your illusions, do they appear on like video and stuff like that?
I don't know if, well, I don't know. I don't think they would. I think that they would be like people would see them. I don't know if it would work for surveillance.
God, it'd be sick if they did though.
I mean, that would be
Well,
very convenient, but I don't
if,
want to.
if they're made of light and such, because it would be a thing where,
Yeah.
like if they're a physical thing people see and not in someone's head, then it would show up
Yeah.
on those, which also would also mean someone can't use their phone to see through them.
Okay. No. Okay. I'm cool with that then. If that works and doesn't screw a bunch of things up.
No, actually, I would say the one thing you notice, I don't know if you check this, but like if you flip through the TV stations real quick, you see the video of the Minuteman being taken down by the Chuck Carlson, taken down by the Chuck Carlson illusion is all over the news, with the exception of did we ever say what Chuck Carlson's news channel was?
I thought he was on Newsmax.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Is it Newsmax? That's a real thing now, though.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have this
yeah.
conversation. We have this conversation every time because we
Yeah.
came up with it as a fake name, and we're like, "Isn't that real?" And we're just like, "It's
no
so
one
real,
would
it sounds
call
fake."
something that.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, on the Newsmax, he seems to like when he's on, he is not. He does make it like my image was used with that. Like they do not show the video on Newsmax. They will talk about the thing, but they more talk about a possibility of suing. They wouldn't know who right now, but like they talk about a possibility of suing for using his image. But like he is very much not discussing it.
Huh. Yeah, I'm like looking at my phone, watching that as I like try to navigate public transit to get to Johnny's address, being like, that's fucking weird. Why the hell aren't they? Usually they sensationalize the hell out of this. What are they doing? It's good footage.
And how are you getting over to Johnny's?
I'm taking the L. I don't know if they have an L
Okay.
in Philly. I'm taking transit because I don't know where Johnny's place is. I don't recognize the address and I've never
Yeah.
been there before.
Yeah,
So yeah.
We'll say you get off the bus. I don't know if our Philly person's no longer with us. We'll say you get off the bus and head that way, and then you're just dong, dong.
I can
Right
still
to the door.
voice.
They
something.
have SEPTA.
Yeah, before SEPTA, yeah. SEPTA, public transit, something, blah, blah, blah.
It's the national sixth largest public transit system with the train, subway, trolley, and bus lines.
Yes.
Remember,
I think
kids,
I'll put on
you're in
my
Philly.
mask.
Take SEPTA.
It's like SEPTA.
I'll walk in
Yeah,
with my mask on.
I run to the door like, "Hi, welcome in." Johnny's not here anymore because he has to do some legal stuff, but we're all here, so you can come in. And I live here, so I can technically invite you in.
In case you're a
Yeah.
vampire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. This is kind of sweet digs. You and Johnny just like live here, just
Fill my
you.
drink. I'll be right back.
It's Johnny's place, but I had nowhere else to go, and I was living at the Hex for a long time, and then he invited me to stay here, and then we started living together. But this was before we were dating, so in case you're curious, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've lived
that's
here for a while.
That's really cool. I wish that I could like. I mean, I got like a tiny like shitbox apartment. It's it's whatever, but it's yeah, no, this is really nice.
Thank you. He said it's Johnny's. Tommaso got it for him, and his parents too. But his parents are terrible people. So, yeah. Do you want anything to drink? We have water, and Mero got some soda, and Issa got pizza.
It should be here soon.
Yeah, I'll take a water. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, I know like Johnny invited me here, and it's kind of weird that Johnny's not here, but I'll just, I'll be out of the way.
Oh, you'll be fine. You did really good today. We were really all impressed. I was impressed, but you guys.
Yeah, it's a very cool power.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. I can teleport pretty much anywhere that I've been. As long as I know roughly like what's there. If I haven't been there in a while and things have changed, that could get dicey, but
so you can teleport like in the middle of a cement block if a building's gone up where you teleported once before and you didn't know.
So I've never done that, and I actually kind of don't want to, because what I think would probably happen would be not good for me, like in the living way.
Not.
But
yeah.
I mean, I try to like know where I'm going.
That's a mood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's also like my philosophy in life, just kind of like know where I'm going,
We haven't really introduced ourselves, have we? I'm Zaylin, by the way.
Zaylin, nice. I've seen you around.
Yeah.
Mero.
You were blue before, right?
Yeah, and then something happened.
Okay.
Now I'm orange. But it's cool.
Red.
I like orange. It matches Johnny's uniform, so it's very nice.
All right, Zaylin, Mero. Nice to meet
Obsidian.
you. Nice to meet you. Obsidian.
And she's just in the corner, leaning against the counter, arms crossed, just even though wearing goggles, just staring at him, sizing him up.
Mo, I believe giving angry to Obsidian is probably.
Oh,
work.
okay. I mean, that's valid, but also okay.
So when you come into yours?
My powers?
Yeah, because Zaylin has kind of a Zaylin. I mentally Nessa. People are aware Zaylin is like most people are aware Zaylin is an alien now, right? That was kind of the whole thing. Like it was on the news and shit, right?
Yeah.
Zaylin's kind of always had their thing, which is not typical for people. And so I'm always interested to hear when people came into their powers. Don't ask Stalks about it though. That dude from your school.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad story, but man, can he go on about it?
Just look through the yearbook. You'll discover when Stalks' eyes popped out of their head and became on stalks.
Okay.
Yeah, that dude from Boku no Hero Academia is canon in this world.
I don't like that guy. I don't like that person. That person is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of dumb, I just really wanted to go to Disney World, and then poof, I was there,
Oh, that's sick.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I bet you save so much money on travel.
Definitely. Hey, is this I'm just poking around the apartment. Is there anything that like of Johnny's that's like really important to him?
Honestly, Johnny doesn't hold too much importance to stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot of like
It's-
TVs and shit where it's
Yeah,
like
like,
it's
there's a lot of
expensive, but
Okay.
The most important things to Johnny are like his friends and like adulation from the public. Those are the things he loves.
it may be one of his
Oh
uniforms.
no,
but I don't-
no! He's got like the YouTube million subscriber
Oh,
thing.
Oh,
the gold,
That's
play, the
like
silver play button.
Yeah, the rest of it probably looks like what a 17-year-old's apartment would look like. So like maybe some posters up, but not much. But there is probably a place, I'm assuming, where he's got like the little social media, those things that they send is probably up on a wall.
or like whatever trophy he got for winning, superhero Fear Factor or whatever show he was
God.
on.
Okay.
It was
X Factor.
yeah, so there'll be that at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm poking around and I'm picking stuff up and I'm looking at it. Oh, okay. So like, I guess Johnny's some kind of influencer. Like, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention, but
Yeah, you didn't
That's
see
cool.
him on X Force.
what?
He was on X Force when we were like, I'm assuming we're about the same age. When we were like, I want to say 12, he won. It was a big deal at the
Is
time.
that like a some sort of fear fact? Like, is that like a scary
American Idol.
like eat bugs and whatnot show? What like?
It's more like it's like Zaylan. It's like an American Idol situation.
Oh, okay.
Less singing,
Yeah, that's
though.
cool.
They did
I-
do
I-
one ropes course once. That was weird.
Nice.
Johnny set
And
it
I'm
on fire.
tossing the play button back and forth in my hands, like playing with it.
Go ahead real quick, and I want you to roll. Let's just see how well that goes for you. Do me a favor and roll with your Let's roll with your savior. How much you paying attention to this thing you got?
Oh, great! Because I'm great at Savior.
Exactly.
Hold on. What do I? Debating grabbing my physical dice, but I think I
Yeah.
can just do the.
If you want, totally you can grab physical dice if you want. I did put in the character sheet on there. There's a thing that says dice that if you open it up, you can use that.
I found my Issa dice, by the way.
Nice.
Nice.
Yay!
God, you know what? I have all my dice in a weird place because I was playing Tech Noir the other day and I needed all of my D6s.
Such a good
So my
Mm.
D6s are the only things not in my container. Let me just let's just roll.
Is it
Bless
Sounds
you.
good.
Good old digital
Oh,
dice.
excellent. That's a 2.
Go ahead,
All right,
mark
Mike.
mark insecure as it falls from your hands, hits the ground, it just like breaks into 3 big pieces.
Cool.
Ooh.
I'm also gonna clear my afraid because I just broke something important. Trade off.
Well, no, I would say that's when you make the choice to break something important.
Oh, that's when I make the choice. Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
This just sort of happened, so that'll add to that.
Well,
Yeah. Don't worry. Those I used to be really obsessed with clearing them, and you'd be surprised how fast they clear.
Well,
Or
I would say too.
Bubble
Like,
up.
I would say too. Like, go out of your way. Like,
Yeah.
clearing them is one of the best ways in Mass to make things happen. Like you
For
do
sure, for
you
sure.
do the thing, and then it causes like great chain effects. So
yes.
Oh.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
shit.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's just a play button, right? Dimes a dozen,
Oh, no.
Probably get with the company, sent a new one out.
Let me see if I can put it back together. I start gathering the pieces up. Like,
I'm good. I'll if you can't, I'm gonna start texting some people and just see if anyone has some kind of fixing power in the circle. You know what I mean?
Is it fully metal? What is it?
it looks like resin coated in metal.
Oh, well, shit. I was gonna say if it was fully metal, we could like melt it back together and like weld it, but
Oh.
YouTube has made a 24 carat. Oh, I think that's the one they sent to people. Gold plated brass.
Oh.
So it can be welded back together.
Okay.
Well, like shit, yes, but it can't.
Uh,
Um,
Yeah.
Well, accidents happen.
yeah.
Do you have any preference for? By the way, are we sticking with the black and yellow theme that we all have for our costumes that we had decided on last time, or are we not doing that anymore?
I think because we still have them, we might as well keep
Mhm.
them. I
Yeah.
don't think we upgraded.
So I don't
I
really
didn't
know.
realize you were all in black and yellow. That's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah, it was kind of a like we're going up against the big bad. We're a team now.
We
Finally,
should
let's
look
do
like
matching
one.
costumes.
Mhm.
And then we chose black and yellow, which
Wrong city in
So-
Philadelphia, but
yeah.
and in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
But-
I mean,
Do you have any preference for outfits? Do your regular clothes teleport with you, right? That's not like a micro fabric or anything like that.
You think
No,
he,
these are
he
just
just teleports
clothes.
out of his clothes like the?
I made a special version of the school uniform for Johnny
that he never
I-
wears.
that he never wears, and they had to make that special uniform for that invisible girl, remember? And they had to make a special uniform for that dude whose skin is water.
Also,
I thought you just sweat a lot.
No, his skin's water.
Oh,
wait, hold on. Why are we talking about uniforms?
Well, because just in general.
No,
Takes me out.
I can just wear my clothes. I can just wear my regular clothes. These are clothes that like I thrifted this. I actually I stitched this this vest myself. And then the pants, I think I got these at like Ross.
I mean, hell yeah, Ross, dress for less.
Yeah. But no special clothes. Are you like, okay, listen, it's really cool of y'all to like invite me here and all that, but you're not asking me to dress like a bumblebee, right? You don't want me to join your little
No, because we
Steelers
didn't even
fan
ask you in the
club
first
or-
place. I didn't even ask you to come here. So
Okay.
I mean, Johnny technically asked, and if
not
you were-
asked, more like told.
Yes, yeah, he did do that. But
Because once again, he does things without talking to any of. And Issa's just going off, and she's just gonna like walk out to the back balcony and just like slam the door behind her. She's getting some fresh air.
I think
they go.
Zaylin and Marrow, why don't we give you both insecure?
I might already
yeah,
have insecure.
J-
I do.
Ibrahim, do you think insecure might be hit from this one? With how you're in there?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm
Oh.
already insecure. You can't get me
Me too.
twice.
Okay.
Got
I thought all those cleared from last time, unless I got those from the fight.
I got that from rolling for my burns.
them from the
Oh.
fight. So I think I don't remember, but I don't think I
And so
killed
yeah,
anything last time.
unless you think angry would work for here.
I'm gonna put angry. I feel like I'm probably a little bit just like
I already have angry marked.
Damn.
I see Marrow being more pissed off. I don't know if this would make Zaylin more pissed or more like.
Oh. Don't worry about Issa. They she's they're just
Ow!
like that.
Oh!
I'm
Oh!
glad she's not in there right now.
Oh! Yeah,
What?
Jester, you'd have
He's-
heard that.
you said, Issa.
Yeah,
Just
What?
doesn't know our school identities.
yeah.
Oh
Well, okay. So
Oh,
do you want me to
Oh,
like
no.
pretend I didn't hear that? Or
yes, please
yes,
do that.
please,
Okay.
so
Don't
much,
worry
please.
about Obsidian.
Y'all
They're just like
are,
that.
Y'all are kind of a mess, huh? Like I was kind of
Okay. All right, we spent an
Okay,
entire
we-
semester having Jason Blake hunt us for sport, and do you remember Ivy? She went to our school for like 6 weeks. She was our friend. She was that giant plant monster we went to school with.
Oh, I do remember the plant monster.
You can
Yeah.
narrow it
Yeah,
down. Which
Yeah.
They're in
Should've
the
led
rift
with
right
that.
now.
Yeah,
They're
they
in the
got
rift right now.
yeah.
Oh.
Jason Blake had them sucked up into the rift, and then then he hunted us for sport basically for weeks, while the press also tore into us. And we've had like, I don't know, what has it been, like 10 weeks?
Something like that.
Yeah, we've had like a good winter break's worth of shit not happening, but like, and I thought that would be like enough for everyone to be kind of back on their feet, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sarah, did you mark your own guilty?
I've been guilty. I have
okay.
guilty, angry, insecure already marked.
I was
Damn
taking
guilty.
a look for that. I was like, that might be a guilty.
Double secret probation guilty, maybe. But
I was
Oh, no.
here last session. How much shit happened to Zaylen?
I have to mark it. I have to mark it when I don't roll
Oh.
high enough for my burns.
Oh,
And I
Have
marked.
Zaylen
I have
take
to, when I,
afraid because you just let off the secret. Obsidian would probably.
oh, Obsidian's gonna kill you. I hope you can
Oh,
regenerate your
please,
nose
please.
bone.
please don't tell them. Please don't.
I will keep it, Zaylen. I will not tell.
They're already so mad, and they get mad so easily, and it's so scary.
The
It's so scary when
moment Obsidian left the room.
Well, this is what they get for leaving the room in anger.
they get so angry and they get so scary.
They're not that scary.
They are that scary. You know
um,
they're that scary.
Okay, they're kind of scary sometimes, but you know, it comes from a good place.
Okay.
Johnny,
So-
if Johnny invited you here, it's because you did a good thing. And I know that Obsidian doesn't want to admit that you did a good thing. And I don't understand. I don't understand why they don't want us. They don't want you joined in. I mean, yeah, we're a mess. We are a mess. But I mean, we're teenagers, and what super team is the mess? The alphas are a mess. Blake and his cronies are a mess. Everyone's a mess. But having like good people,
Mighty Mom seems like she has it together.
Mighty Mom is a different type of superhero, and you know that.
Yeah, she only has to deal with the Midwest. There's a lot less going on out
She
there.
deals strictly with Minnesota. What is it happening in Minnesota? Oh no, someone didn't put marshmallows in the salad. Oh my god! Like,
Oh no, we
Yeah.
got bank robbers. We just walk up and go, "Hey, what you doing?" And then they go, "Oh, we're real sorry." It's like, yeah, you should be. Why don't you go put that back?
don't do that again, okay? All right, I'll see your mom next weekend. Okay, have a good one.
Double secret promise. You won't never do it again. Yeah. But I mean,
But you're-
also, you seem great. And we do have a plant monster shaped hole in the team.
You need a fifth member.
Okay.
And if you
Not
want,
a
I
plant
can.
monster.
I know, but you know, something's better than nothing. And you know, I could have stole you on some of the virtues of being on a team. One, insurance. Two, we have a very good lawyer. If God forbid anyone were to sue you for anything,
We have Tommaso,
Uh-huh.
who is
Yeah.
excellent. He is a what's the word I'm looking for? The word that he's a
jack of
Like
all
he's-
trades.
you know, he's like a fixer. He's a fixer.
He's our fixer, but mostly our agent.
Well, Donnie's agent.
Insurance. I mean, both for you, but also like property damage, or if someone were to sue you about something. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. We have a great COI, good coverage. What else? Oh, since Tommaso is our agent, good publicity. I don't know. Are you looking to be like a face superhero, or like fade into the shadows? Because we're a good team for both. I thought I was going to be more of a shadows person, but Johnny and I actually do a lot of like forward stuff. And Issa has had, or sorry, I did it that time. Obsidian has had a really good.
Can I take afraid off? Because it's like
You really
No, I-
like okay.
Okay,
Like, are you
it
just
was-
trying to tell me at this point? Because that's twice.
Obsidian is.
we are friends, okay? We're
Yeah.
friends with each other.
We all came out to each other a while ago, and you know,
That's awesome. Live your truth.
yeah.
But like,
that being,
Johnny and I don't even have secret identities. We're just us.
yeah.
Does-
that
does-
being,
Does Jester
That being
smoke
s-
by chance?
Yeah, Jester smokes.
Yeah, I would. I don't necessarily want to nudge this, but I would love to see Jester go in the backyard to smoke and then be up there with Obsidian and have a scene with the two of you.
okay.
Yeah, I think
He vapes.
I'm gonna light up right in here. Or What do you don't light up a vape. What do you do?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be like, hey, is it cool if I smoke in here?
No.
Could you take it outside if possible?
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
You probably also
Yeah.
have the dragon-sized amount of smoke. That thing where
Yes.
it's
Definitely.
It's like
Just
a Doctor.
like-
It's like, that was big. It's like a Doctor Who wand.
Ripping fat clouds. Like I think Jester's gonna like purposely do one drag inside, then yell it out.
Well,
Mara, what are we gonna do? We
I'm gonna
still
be I'm gonna be very glad that I'm assuming Jester is gone now, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be very glad that none of you call me Roslyn.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I don't like it when you call me Roslyn. I feel like Marrow
Roslyn is a mouthful, and Marrow
It's
is
a-
easy.
it's a mouthful. That's
And
why.
Obsidian is a mouthful too, and it just makes it more sense to say Issa.
Yeah,
and
felt like we should start calling Obsidian like Obs or something.
Sid. Call her Sid.
Then we
Ah.
cut to the backyard.
So
Oh yeah, when he walks out there,
Obsidian.
she's basically just like on her phone, just getting lost in the scrolling because needs to take her mind off something. So he's here just scrolling through a Twitter feed.
yeah, I think as soon as he gets like outside the door and like sees you, he pops over next to you, just teleports next to you.
I think as soon as you pop up, you scare her and she throws a punch out of a reflex.
Okay.
Now, Michael,
Is this-
would this clear anything? Because it is
Is
technically
this a roll?
this is
I'm not
kind-
breaking him.
Yeah. Can't you hurt people?
I
Yeah, you can
but
hurt someone.
Oh,
You hurt someone to clear angry.
Yeah, but is it on
I- I-
purpose?
Depending,
It has to be intentional.
It's up to you. Do you want it to be? Yeah,
it has to be intentional if I do it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't think it's intentional. It's more like a reaction.
Yeah. So we don't have to necessarily roll for that one. We just want to play that
Yeah.
out, how
Okay.
that works.
And I'm not gonna say
I'll
it's
just
like
take it.
yeah, it's gonna be like just like a really like a good slug in the chest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh
Fuck.
shit! Sorry, you just popped up next to me. I'm sorry. It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Sorry about
No,
that.
my bad. Like I thought you heard the door, but that's my bad.
Go. And I think she taps her headphones and like it turns the music off.
You smoke? Or you mind if I smoke?
You can smoke. My shit's at home. And I think it's just an
So-
awkward silence. Like he's just not. He hasn't put their phone away yet, and then like it just is like staring out into the backyardy area.
Stuff. So I gotta be honest with you. They kind of dropped the ball in there a little bit.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna like do anything with this, but I might have mentioned a name.
If Issa had super strength right now, she'd be breaking the railing, like just straight out. Like,
No, the
first.
thing is, I think the railing there, like, even without the super strength, there's probably at least like an audible.
Yeah, you hear it like squeak under like pressure, like it has like metal twists.
But you know, like it's cool. I get it. Secret identities and all that. I just wanted you to know, like, secret safe with me, you know.
Thanks. And she's like teeth gritting, trying not to bitch him out right now, and just knows she needs to calm down before she acts. Because like, and taking all her frustrations out on the railing, like it's twisting, it's screaming, it's crying, like.
So you don't have any powers, do you? I don't remember you having any at school.
Nope. I mean, the only power I have is this button, and she's pointing to like the it looks like a black crystal looking like thing on her thing, which is like her symbol, quote unquote. And she's like, It's basically tech for teleportation. I got it from a guy a couple months ago that had like a whole crew of them and kind of just tweaked it for me. But past that, everything is what you see is what you get.
Hey, that's what's up. I love
she's not looking at
teleportation.
him.
Look at me.
She's not looking at him right now at all.
Oh,
Like
damn.
she's so busy just trying to like not just tear the railing off the side of the balcony right now.
Teleportation's what's up. Like, that's really cool. I mean, like, it's not, I can do it without like a little doodad, but
Why are you here? Why did you come here?
I'd be also taking
Honestly.
insecure because now your secret's out there to someone you didn't ask. You didn't tell.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great.
just racking up conditions.
Oh my god, I love you all.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know why I'm here. I didn't really expect that Johnny would invite me here, and then I don't know. I guess I just wanted to see what was up with a team.
What do you think?
And y'all are a mess. Y'all are
Yep.
coming apart at the seams, it seems like. I don't know who Ivy was to you, but it seems like maybe they were keeping this whole outfit together.
By the green vines.
Yep. Y'all are in a bit of a rough way. But I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's where Issa lets go of the railing. It's twisted. It's not connected to the concrete anymore. It's barely hanging on by like one sort of like little like stand.
Michael,
And
can
just-
we can me and Marrow hear it?
Are the two of you just like at the window with the blinds drawn, like
Yeah.
listening?
Sure, why not?
Are you two okay
Can
with
we-
that not being with that with them eavesdropping?
That's fine.
Can we hear the because can we hear the railing being torn apart? Because like I have very specific thing I want to do if I hear it like that.
Would it make sense to hear when you let go, or
Yeah, because I think it's like it goes it's like twist and turn and it's like dangling by like one. It's like hanging on by like one little like piece of metal.
Oh,
Sarah, you do your thing. I would like to take a frayed real quick.
okay, yeah, take it.
okay. I'm gonna clear afraid by running. I'm like, I'm out. I'm going. I have to get out of here. This is they're so mad. They're so mad, and I can't take them being mad anymore. Like, I just run.
I usually I'd be like, no, the tea. I but no, yeah, it's fine. Just
I'm clearing afraid.
You're running out the front door? Yeah.
Since y'all seem like you're kind of wrapping up, I'm just going to very quietly like they do that like bone centipede thing, just kind of up over the room and then onto the other side. Just like, crackers. I've been here the whole time just looking at this plate of crackers.
We're outside on the balcony.
Yeah, they're outside.
Why do you need to
There are no
bone centipede?
crackers.
You could just walk.
Yeah, but it's more
She
quiet.
does that
way.
all the time.
It's more quiet and people don't look up.
Right.
But
okay.
Are you
I
going
thought
through a
ceilings.
window onto the balcony?
No, I thought we were like near like a sliding glass door listening to you have this conversation on the balcony.
You're probably on like,
Oh.
at the sliding glass door with the thing shut, listening.
Yeah, so I kind of like because I assume you guys could see and you could like turn around and see the sliding glass door. Hence why I like go up and over.
Okay.
You're like,
Just-
I gotta not be here.
So instead, if we turned around, we would see you come down from the ceiling on the other side of the room for no reason.
Yeah, but I'm always on the ceiling. You
Yeah.
don't know that I was hanging out near y'all. I could have just been,
Right.
having some ceiling time like I do.
Ceiling time.
Normal ceiling time.
I love ceiling time. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think she. Yeah, we're a mess.
Is there like an and or a but there or?
There was going to be an and I couldn't think of anything else to add to that, nor a but to rebuttal against it. So, yes, we're a mess. And I try to do what I can to keep this team how they are, and I try to keep us functioning as a unit. But sometimes it doesn't work out. And I know Johnny saw potential in you today, and I get that. It's just the hard work I've done, we've all done to get this team together to at least something. It's not for naught. It's not for nothing. We might be a mess, but damn it, when we're in a fight, we kind of do okay. But as people, we're not great. I will
And
admit.
you really came together against the red, white, and blue earlier.
Yeah, fuck that ACAB. But if the others want to work with you and you want to work with us, we can come to some sort of agreement. And you can see her like sort of like being like, it's logical to like have another member, but she's also like, fuck this person at the same time.
He'd make the decision. It wasn't my call.
He had the PC shirt on.
He had the main character energy with the anime protagonist hairstyle.
Right. I was one of the few students that had a face.
Yeah.
Like everyone else was like in shadow.
Or like they're just like non-drawn on
Wait,
this sort of background character.
The artist actually drew you in the background, fairly recognizable.
Yeah.
You got a punk jacket on. That's
By
a
the way-
commitment. You got to draw all those buttons.
Did any of you see the Twitter thread on Conan the Barbarian for red hair?
Mm-mm.
No.
It takes a minor character in the first like 10 minutes and goes over partly how they like with this like wild locks of red hair, how they used him and did almost an entire like 10-minute short film at the beginning, mostly about him. This really minor character at the very beginning, like while they're building up him. It's a really cool thread. Anyway, sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
So, and she's like, I'm not agreeing that it's not my call to say if you're on the team or not. It's obviously it's your choice to join the team if you want to. I am saying I think she's like fighting herself. She's like, be nice to the new guy. Like you can see her like fighting. If you want to work with us, and I think Johnny and the others are okay with it. I'm not going to talk for them, but I think they're fine. You can ask them yourselves, and we can double check later. We would love to have you around if you want team tactics or something.
It looks like she's about to vomit.
Yeah, she does look like she's about to vomit.
Nice.
She's like, even her arms are crossed, her fingers are like digging into her arm right now, just being like, gotta be calm.
Serenity now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real cool, yeah, but I usually do my own thing. I'm not opposed. I
used to do my own thing too.
If you're in charge of this outfit, I'm willing to follow.
I mean, they after much fighting and self-reflection, I eventually accepted the role as captain. And you can feel her rolling her eyes underneath her glasses, but like
Should have happened earlier.
So
Yeah.
what'd you say your name was? I don't
Hold
care
on.
if whatever name you want to give me, I don't fucking care.
Billy
And I thi-
Anderson.
I think Issa's gonna like tap her things and then her glasses are gonna fade away. Isadora Reyes. Like offers a
Pleasure,
handshake.
What,
Yeah.
what class do you two have together?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
That last time?
I don't think we didn't establish that. You had a class with somebody else. Where are my classes?
Here, I'm also. Oh, nope.
My school schedule that I have not finished yet.
Yeah, I was about to copy the block for it as opposed to. Yeah, if people want to put like a school schedule 1 through 8, we might be able to end up making notes of like who's in the same one because copy block would make it so it's the exact same for everybody.
Oh.
Or can it be?
Yeah, credit. Fix mine if mine looks bad.
No, yours looks fine. I was just like,
Okay.
oh yeah, I'll copy this to other people's. But the copy to block means essentially anyone who alters it, it'll be the it'll change on everybody's. Like right now, I'm able to have all of your I can have all your condition stuff on a separate page. And
Ooh, that's nice.
anytime you change it, I can see the changes.
Nice.
And I did the same for your labels, so I've got an easy thing to check for that. There's some really kind of interesting
Fancy.
interesting fancy things here.
So far I have PE as first, which because we had that fight first period. English second, and science third, fourth is history, and fifth is math. Like that's my layout so far. It could easily change, except for PE. That's canonical now.
I'll figure out my schedules. I think I have like chemistry or something first period.
Be in your history class, I think. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think I was in Mr. Cahill's class, so that makes I was in geometry or chemistry.
I think chemistry.
Where would we find the school things?
If you look over on the right, the one that says Rosewood Academy,
Yeah.
you open up that. We can also add if we have other we add other characters and stuff. We can put stuff there.
Mo, Tangy wants to know: did Issa grow her hair longer during the hiatus?
I mean, it was only like a few weeks, so she did not cut it. Like it hasn't grown much. Yeah, so it's
Still
only a little bit
braids.
longer. Yeah,
Oh wait, braids or buns?
buns
Buns. Got it.
usually, but when it's down, it's down. So like,
Yeah, I think because I drew you with braids for that thing that I did, but that was just because I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to draw that many hairstyles, so I was like, braids for your day to day, buns for your fighting.
yeah. But braids is fine. Braids, hair down, top messy bun, whatever works. But yeah, I think once they shake and like she was like, you're my history class.
Yep. Yeah, I am. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna
This
fit
was,
right in. You're
this
gonna
was
fit
cool.
right in with this team.
And I'm gonna. Can I look? Okay, so if I look over at like the railing to this balcony, it's like
It's gone.
almost off. It's gone. Oh, it's
It's
deleted.
like hanging by one. It's like hanging by one little
As you
metal
look at
rod.
it just gives up the ghost.
Cool. I'm just gonna look down there real quick, make sure no one's below it.
Oh no, we own this whole building.
Okay, cool.
Oh no!
We don't own the
I
street outside the building, do we?
assumed it was like a row
Yeah,
house.
I
you know,
always
like an
pictured it as
apartment in
like a-
Brooklyn, like a
yeah.
brownstone.
Yeah,
okay.
I always pictured it as a brownstone. Like, yeah, you're right on one of the first
Yeah,
floor with,
so-
with a tiny little backyard, which is like amazing for where you're at, but for anywhere else, it would feel like a prison. Like there's no room
Yeah.
here. But you're like, I have 15 square feet in my backyard.
You can fit an above ground pool and nothing else.
A very small.
And it's up to
buffer.
code.
Mhm.
My cousins have an above ground pool in their backyard in Brooklyn.
Okay, we're on the first floor.
I think it's one of those things
Yeah.
where like you guys are on the balcony for the first floor, but the basement is technically on the ground floor for the backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you go up steps in the
Oh.
front.
yeah, because there's like probably step downs to like the actual like backyard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is like elevated off the
Yeah.
ground.
Mhm.
Technically. Okay. Yeah, I'll jump off the balcony and teleport away.
Yeah, I think she's gonna like
see you
look
later.
down and watch you, and she's like, huh. And then turn around like, Miro!
Click, click, click,
What?
Click, 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 click.
And we can cut to wherever Zaylin went.
Yeah, Zaylin, where have you run to?
I went to the Pasturian Church.
Okay.
Oh,
I haven't been
no.
there. I haven't been there in months,
Mhm.
basically. Not since I came out to my priest my preacher.
Came out as an alien. Also, I'm having a psychic vision. You are about to run into Tracy.
Maybe, yeah. I didn't come out as an alien. I came out as a god. Let's be real here.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, as you sort of come in, there's people around, and they sort of look. Remind me about the coming out as a god thing. It's been a little while.
I think in the news it was revealed I was from the Rift. I came out to Brigida first, basically. I don't think the public doesn't fully understand. Like they know things come from the Rift, and I am one of those things now.
Okay.
But Brigida kind of knows my whole story.
Yeah, so there's others in the as you kind of come in who are sort of in that main little church area, and as they see you, and then Brigida, who's was talking with someone over on the sidewalk, over and goes, "Talon, been far too long. Hello," and comes over to give you a hug. How have the Intrepids been?
How are the Intrepids?
I haven't seen them in. Oh, I don't know if you've seen them in a couple months. You may not have seen them since they. Remember, they're still pretty pissed at Johnny, for a reason.
They've kind of gone off grid. We haven't really seen them. I think they'll show back up around eventually, but they have their reasons.
Well, they know they're always welcome here.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been?
Good. I'm going to school. Just fun. Johnny's doing legal stuff right now. I just need a place to go.
While you two are talking, there's like other people start to like wide-eyed, like they're kind of approaching close. They're keeping a distance, but as you look, like literally every eye in the room is on you.
Can I go back to your office?
Yes, certainly, please. And like as she kind of like goes behind, like hand on your shoulder, there's like she kind of turns and gives him a look, as heads you kind of heads you back into the office.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
There's not a service right now. This is just people coming, talking. I mean, we have some group meetings here on occasion. And these are some people who've been through some rough times in their life, and the Rift was an awakening. It was a moment to reevaluate their lives.
Have you had a lot more people since it got bigger?
Is what?
Have you had a lot more people since it started getting bigger again?
There are people they come in fear. We try to let them know that the Rift is, I mean, you're from it. You know a lot more about it. You were sent here, and you've done good already. And I know you. You have a wonderful heart.
Thank you. I'm sorry about you. My friend is mad because I made a mistake. And she's mad for a lot of reasons. Johnny invited someone from school who's also a superhero with powers. I think he wants him to join the team, but I don't think she wants it.
And from what I know of Johnny, he probably didn't say much to anybody else. Johnny doesn't seem to think too far ahead.
He's spontaneous.
Do you think your friend will one of the other members will I'm going to be honest, Obsidian?
Yeah.
From what I noticed of Marrow is pretty laid back on a lot of things. If someone's going to be mad, it's going to be Obsidian. However, do you think the person that you're bringing in has a good heart?
I don't know. I thought so, but I don't know.
And maybe listen to Obsidian.
I don't think he's got a bad heart, but I think he's got his own compass. You know what I mean?
How many compasses does your team have?
A lot, it feels like, honestly.
Sometimes it's not. You can have your own compass. It's possible to have your own compass, but occasionally they need to all point the same direction. They don't have to do it all the time.
I like listening to Obsidian, but I don't like her being angry, and she's angry so much. And at this point, I don't know.
We can't touch the rift in the sky, but there is a rift that we can. That rift that exists in the Mo, I gotta bring out like youth pastor sort of energy on this.
In our hearts.
But there's a rift right now between all of you, and that rift up there may seem like it can't be bridged, but a rift between people, when that's healed, you can be stronger than you were before. Rifts are an opportunity. That's what you taught us. That's what everything from the rift, the new plants, the new foods, even the creatures that come through are an opportunity for us to learn, to grow, to change.
To see what a saber-toothed tiger would look like if it was inside out and venomous.
Which every once in a while you have to wonder.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm some kind of savior. I try to be a hero, but I don't think I'm going to save people in the long run.
You know what's better than saving people sometimes? Being their friend.
Yeah.
Saviors, if you put, the one thing I learned from my youth as a pastor of a different church, if you have a savior and you put them up there, they're either up above you, you can't touch them, or people try to be like it and always end up falling. Friends make mistakes. Their friends come back. Saviors, once they fall, they don't go back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humanize yourself to the church, Zaylen.
I don't know what I say to. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bother everybody and interrupt everything.
Oh, I'm getting tired of hearing. I had to hear the same stories from them every week. I'm glad they have a way to say it, but sometimes it's nice to have a reason. Plus, for all of them, they see you as a gift. That's a hard thing to be seen as.
Yeah.
You want to go out the back?
Yes, please.
She just smiles.
Thank you.
Is the ship still stored? Was the?
Yeah, it is. So I think I should pick up Ziggy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to the back area, and I find Ziggy with the cloth over it and pull it off. All right, let's see if you still work.
Yep. As you sit in, that energy kind of settles, and you're. All right, let's go back with Obsidian and Marrow.
What?
You told my name.
I didn't do it first.
And she has her mask off, by the way. So, like, it's cat's out of the bag now. And she's like, I just asked for one fucking thing.
Well, sometimes we don't get what we want.
Yeah, we don't, obviously, because some of our friends are little dipshits and can't respect those things.
Don't call Zaylen as dipshit.
I was calling you a dipshit.
Don't call me a dipshit.
Too bad, just did.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Obsidian is kind of a mouthful.
But it's my name that I use so people don't figure out who the fuck I am. What if it wasn't Jester? What if it wasn't him?
Then it would be non-canon.
But
get meta.
I'm being fucking serious, Marrow.
I don't know, and I'm sorry, but it happened, and we will try to not do it again in the future.
She's just gonna roll her eyes and just like look at the railing. I'm like, he has insurance, right? We can blame it on something.
Hey, Johnny can afford to have someone come fix it.
Well, I talked to Jester. He may be interested in working with us if we wanted to work with him. So
That feels
see.
great.
Yeah.
Is the black and yellow eye really that bad?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, he made it. Did you not hear he made a comment about the uniforms? Oh, you were already outside.
Yeah. Wait, what kind of comment? And she looks down at herself.
That it was like, I don't know, dorky is the wrong word, but like,
He's a punk ass. Don't take
Yeah.
anything what he says to heart.
yeah. Oh, I will admit, I do kind of miss the black and white sometimes.
Well, then I can fucking go back to black and white and be mimes.
Just bones, Although I think I could make a yellow bone if I tried hard enough.
Make a gold bone.
Could I?
Maybe. Leave some bones in the sun. They'll turn yellow.
Yeah. Zaylin ran off, by the way.
Why?
I don't know. I think they could just sense that you knew. You know what I mean? Also, we heard the balcony start to fall, and we figured that was for a reason of some kind. And Zaylin just ran out of here.
I did punch him by accident.
Oh, that's fun.
He
What?
appeared next to me. You just like tell.
You should try to do that
Accident.
more. You have teleportation. You could try to freak people out.
Why?
It's fun.
I'll sneak up more on people and just teleport behind them and then give them a headlock.
There you go. I really thought this school year was going to be different, but everything's kind of still the same.
Well, what do you think was going to be different?
I don't know. We finally got Jason Blake out of there. Our parents safe. No more running off. We were going to be a team, like a well-oiled machine.
Yesterday, call us a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's when Issa's just gonna go and sigh and go grab a slice of pizza and just start eating it.
Do you think that counts as comfort and support for both of you? Because you went from kind of arguing to then commiserating?
Yeah, I think we verbally punched each other out.
All right. If you each want to roll plus mundane.
My
Oh.
mundane is still good.
My mundane's I'm angry, so I can't comfort that well, but we'll see.
Okay, so I have a +2, but I also have a -2 because I'm angry. So that is a flat 9.
Mine is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6.
All right. So on the hit, so for Nessa, Mo, you'll be able to mark potential clear condition or shift labels if you'd opened up. However, with the 6, Nessa, you will not be able to.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm looking to hit. We're already at 3. Let's try to move this up to 5.
I will take my. I think I'm still low key angry, but not as insecure as I was.
Okay. And
Angry's just base level though.
Jester, I'm assuming you're going home.
Yeah, I think Jester is just teleports like straight to the roof of his building.
All right. What's your relationship with your mother like? With Maya?
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of distant. I think the situation with mom is like she knows that I know, but still I don't want to talk to her about it.
Mhm.
Like I've got my own like narrative built up about it, and it's just created this tension for years.
Okay. Does she know that you have powers? Oh,
I
did
think
I think she
Ibrahim
does
freeze?
because I did for days, and then appeared back. Oh, sorry, am I back?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You are.
Yeah, you froze for a moment.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think she knows because I think Jester was gone for a couple days when he first teleported away and then just popped back into the living room.
Okay. So she would know that you were the one on the viral videos.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
would know that it was me.
Yeah. So when you come in, you did like the TVs kind of go in the next room. What is she like as a person?
I think she's like, okay, she was in media when she met Chuck. So I think if she's still in media, which I think she is, she's intelligent, she's sharp, but she's also like she's got that Lois Lane kind of thing of the wit, but also the sort of like understanding that sometimes you need to keep a story under wraps until you have all the information.
Yeah.
Um,
Is she a reporter?
so, well, what else would she be? Which if you work with Chuck, I don't have like a
Well,
firm idea. Of
Well,
what
you
Maybe
said
like
you would do in
camera
a TV news
crew.
base.
Producer.
Researcher.
Producer.
Yeah,
Producer.
Producer would add a level of weirdness if she
Okay.
was technically above Chuck.
Oh, did she
Well,
still work at
producers,
Newsmax?
producers and news.
Yeah, that was how they met. Remember, it was a
But
odd
does she
workplace.
still work
Right?
at
Does she
Newsmax?
still work there? I don't think she still works there because
Yeah.
that would
Okay.
I
that would
made
be a
it-
little too
yeah,
close
no,
to home.
You
Maybe,
just said
at
it left.
another place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made a goof last time that she worked at NNC.
NNC.
Yeah, like CNN.
NNC. All right.
I don't think it works if you say what it's like.
NNC. Yeah. So when you kind of come in, she's still up. You hear TV going, and she just goes, "We got some frozen pizza in the freezer."
Yeah, thanks.
And she
Head
kind of
fully in the freezer, just like, what the fuck is this?
you
Oh,
turn
fuck.
and she's sort of leaned on the wall by the kitchen and just looks over at you and goes,
Don't
"Interesting
do it.
interesting choice."
It was the heat of the moment, Ma. It was some kind of like fucking militia save the children. He was doing a pizza gate. What do you want me to do?
And like you can kind of see that moment where she almost wants to say something, but there's a part of her that won't let her kind of bring it up, and she just goes, "Those kids, the elementals. Do you know them before this?"
No, I mean, like, I've probably seen them, but
Probably seen them. You were
no,
in
I
school with two of them.
haven't. Yeah, like I knew those two, but I didn't really know the others until today.
Is this what you want to do?
I don't know. All right, I don't know.
It's dangerous, Billy.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but like we live in a town with a giant hole in the sky. Everything's dangerous.
Billy, they just went up against the most powerful man in the world. You don't think others are going to be gunning for them?
Listen, do we have to do this now? Like,
Fine. It's been a long day.
it was a pretty convincing illusion, though, right?
Yeah.
It sounded just like him.
Yeah, you've watched more of this than I thought you would have. And with that, do we want to
I'll
go
do my
to a
homework.
bio break?
Bio break.
All right, we want to take, what, 10 minutes?
Hell yeah.
All right, we will be back in 10. And, yeah, Ibrahim, we have a request for what Billy looks like. We can get that when we get back.
Yes,
And then we'll hit your
I
school
will type
day.
that up.
All right.
All right, I'll describe it when we're back too.
All right, sounds good. See you in a few.
Bing.
All right, and welcome back. I think you were going to give us a about what Billy looks like.
Excuse me. Yeah, so Billy is a mixed race black teen. He is, I think we decided 18. He keeps like his face clean shaven. He's got like light brownish skin and poorly bleached hair. His hair is bleached, but he didn't use any toner, so it's still like that orangey color. I don't like how many of you nodded simultaneously. I feel like everyone has done that.
What? How dare you? I mean, 20. I mean, didn't we all bleach our hair during the pandemic?
I have
I
never
did-
colored my hair, but I've seen people.
And also cut your own hair and gave yourself bangs during the pandemic. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had one bad highlight job in my life, and like I can't bleach my hair. Like I would fall out. It would
I
fall
tried to
the fuck
bleach
out.
my hair, it didn't take, and then I gave up.
Hmm.
He's about 6 feet tall, and he wears this like red and black hoodie with the black being the body of the hoodie and the red being the hood that he keeps over his hair. And then he just wears sunglasses when he's going out. That'll probably change. He'll probably put on a mask, maybe a domino mask. But yeah, he's just this thin guy with this hoodie and like a black denim jacket over it that has the Medusa did nothing wrong on the back, which I wish I had next to me so I could hold it up. But yeah, no, that's Billy. That's Billy Harkinson.
How long is his hair? Like I
Hair's
can't
probably like I don't know, like 4 inches long.
4
I
inch
think
fro.
it's fairly long. Yeah,
like a pretty
yeah,
big
4
fro?
inch fro.
Okay.
We'll say that night as people are going home. Obsidian, when you show up at Issa, rather, when you show up at home,
Uh-huh.
fuck off.
What?
Sorry, on the street. I don't know. Wow.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
If you look on Discord, we just got a picture of 2016 Nessa.
No.
And
Yeah.
it's-
We were talking about going blonde. Technically,
Nessa.
I didn't do that myself. I let a very inexperienced British woman do it to me.
Did you pay for that service?
Yes,
I have let
it
it
was-
experience
okay,
British
it-
women
Yeah,
do
okay,
more
to be fair,
for less.
it was like it was under 60 euros. So for like a full hair dye,
Okay.
it could be worse. You know?
Aw.
And she washed it and everything. So
Okay.
You look like Sandy Duncan from Peter Pan. I'm sorry.
This is golden blonde. This is what when people say
Oh,
they
no,
have golden
that's-
hair. This
that's-
is what I imagine.
no, that's the filter. It was like I think I told her to make me Draco Malfoy.
Mm.
Well,
Oh no, Tangy missed it. Apparently.
Oh no!
Damn.
I will.
All right, well, I'll clip it. for
I'll
Tank.
write it up
Okay.
or something. Oh yeah, that'll work too.
Yeah. So yeah, Nessa will clip it. Yeah. On the way home, Issa, when you're there, as you sort of come in, Rosalina's there, but you also see Maeve. Maeve is there.
How old's Maeve again? Like Maeve's like 14, right?
I think she's
12?
like no wait, how old am I? Yeah. She's 15.
Yeah, she's like a,
Okay, so
like a
she's in high
freshman.
school. So she could
Yeah.
yeah, she's in our high school. So I'm like,
You see her there with Tyrone and Ella. Tyrone's a bit of a bully. Ella's one of the ones we created the other day. Who she's the one who showed up with the basketball scholarship, but is crap at basketball.
oh, that one. Oh no.
God.
Yeah, as you sort of come in, they kind of take a look. Oh, hi. We were
And I'm
just leaving.
I'm in clothes. Like I'm not in
Yeah.
Obsidian. Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, Maeve says, "Oh, we were just leaving," and you see her like try to like throw something into her pockets like very quickly.
Uh-huh. And I think Issa's gonna hold the door as they leave.
Okay.
Like hold it open and like make sure that they leave.
Yeah, the three of them just sort of head out. They take off. It gets out into Tyrone's car, and then the three of them go.
And I think as she sees that, she's gonna take a photo of Tyrone's car. And then sends the photo specifically just to Marrow, to Rosalind, and be like, your sister's hanging out with some shady fucks.
I just text back, I know. And like I don't know, an emoji of incomprehensible emotion. And then I guess also a thank you. Keep me updated.
Check our pockets. And it's the last thing. And then, you know, she's watching them leave and she's going to look at Rosalina and be like, freshman, really?
What? They're just buying some stuff.
Okay, first off, we're going to make one rule here. Stop selling out of the house.
They came over. We hung out for a bit. Nobody's gonna know anything. Some friends stopping in.
We got to have some boundaries.
Okay. Not
My
in the
boundary
house.
is not selling the house.
Not in the house. Got it. This is the first time.
Okay.
Semester just started. I'm barely there. I'm just there now. And you know, I've met Maeve before.
Yeah, I know. Still, I don't know if she wants to hang out with Tyrone of all people.
Yeah, I don't know. Tyrone and Ella are.
Well, I don't know. Ella's not that great. I mean, not that great at basketball, but like Tyrone's a jackass.
Ella's kind of a jackass too.
Oh, well, I know Maeve's a good kid, so I don't think she should be hanging out with them, but that's not my choice. So is this what you're doing now? Is just becoming Philly's next underage drug dealer?
Oh, there's a lot of underage drug dealers here. I'm just, I'm making a little bit for me.
Whatever. As long as you don't get in trouble enough that we have to bring in the family, then I'm okay.
I'd hardly be the first person in the family to get caught. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. But
I keep the stuff at school, the minor shit. Nobody cares about weed.
it is true. No one cares about weed. She goes over and like flips open a case to pull out a joint.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa, what do you do when you get the text?
I imagine I was already on the way home. Also, Tangy, I love this so much. So very much. Zayla looks so cool. Sorry. Back up, focused. Nessa is focused, and the Adderall is definitely not worn off at this time of night. I think I was already on my way home, and complete the journey. And what do we say? I think my aunt is probably asleep at this point because I feel like maybe Maeve took after me and snuck out. So I'm just going to do the classic parent where I'm like sitting in the dark waiting for her to come home.
Door opens up. Yeah, Maeve very quietly closes it.
Light on.
What? Jesus, Rosalind, I thought you were Aunt Carolyn.
No, she's asleep. We both know she sleeps like the dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you doing out?
I was out with some friends. I'm making friends.
What? You're making friends?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Are you mom now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah,
I've always have been.
Yeah, you're mom. You're mom now. You take over from Aunt Carolyn?
I'm doing a good big sister thing by being the one to interrogate you. Want me to come home and wake up Aunt Carolyn and snitch?
How often did I not tell about you sneaking out all the damn time?
Yes,
And
very frequently.
I didn't sneak out. I was out a little bit late. But I was out with some friends. And you know what? Carolyn had us training so damn much. And actually, the fact that I can actually go out and have some friends now should be something you celebrate.
It depends on the kind of friends you're making.
You know what we're not doing? We're not risking our lives superheroing around there.
Exactly. You're not risking your life superheroing. So why are you wasting it?
And her eyes just kind of go narrow. She goes, oh, how am I wasting my life? Because I'm not like you. Because I'm not out there doing all those things. I don't have the powers or the control yet where I can do that kind of stuff, even though You know what? Fine. If I'm wasting my life, Mom. Jesus Christ, maybe you're going to end up like her. And then she storms up to her room. Take guilty.
Kids. Marrow is canonically drinking. Ugh. Just anyone. I'd rather her hang out with dirtier dirt bags than Tyrone and Ella. You know? It's not just they're bad people. It's not just that they're dirt bags. She can do crime. Just do crime with good people.
Do better crime. Have better bad people around you.
Yeah, do
Ella
better.
can't even shoot free throws.
She can't. They're literally, Marrow sometimes sits in her room thinking about what conspiracy must have gone down to get Ella this goddamn basketball scholarship. Like, is it her family? Is it an elaborate con by the basketball team? Like, why is she on the basketball scholarship? She's so bad at basketball.
Like some weird yes, someone out to the prom
Yeah.
you'd never take.
Yeah, and Tyrone has always been a jerk. He was a jag to me when we were 11, and I haven't forgiven him for it. Where is my Princess Celestia? Tyrone, you borrowed her for a weekend and you never brought her back, so...
All right. Anyone want to do anything before the next day at school?
I'm good.
Well, the second half of the day, you're all going on a field trip. So there was
Where to?
like one of the classes. There's some of the classes are being taken on a field trip to like a lab nearby because there was damage done to some of the science labs in the school when there was the whole explosion in the basement and then the helicopters crashing into things.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah, so there was some of those things going on. So there is a field trip like a little bit later in the day. Well, like that next morning when you kind of show up, Zaylin, you have Mary Butler kind of on you very quickly.
Who is Mary Butler again? Is that the principal's daughter?
No, she's the actress. She is the actress. She and her brother played Sweeney Todd and Miss Lovett in the fall production, and she just kind of. So, like, everybody wants to know, you and Johnny, you're living together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, how serious is this?
We're dating.
Well, you're dating, but like I heard from some other people, like you don't show up as much on his Instagram and like the various like TikToks and other stuff he met. So like, is this a serious thing, or is he maybe keeping it so we can see other people on the side? Because I know everyone here at the school knows you're dating. And other people have things here and there, but I think
in my head, I'm thinking, when would Johnny have time to see other people? He doesn't see anybody outside of our group, but I don't know.
I'm just saying. Last week, I know that he kind of stopped and said hey to some friends of mine for a while that were out and about. He seemed very friendly, was what I was told.
Johnny is very friendly.
Mm-hmm. Very friendly.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, sweet summer child. I'm just saying, I would maybe see if there's someone else in your group you can live with when Johnny trades up.
Well, if Johnny wanted to stop dating me, I'm pretty sure he'd still let me live in the house.
And she just kind of gives a look, and there's just this moment where it's just not connecting because Zaylin just doesn't quite deal with things. Remember? She goes, and then she just sort of turns on her heel and then walks away.
The old superpower of being so neurodivergent that you can't understand when they're being mean to you.
Zaylin's like, I'm still figuring out all these things. No, I think we're fine. I think we'd be friends.
Yeah. And if we didn't,
he's literally kissed half the team. I think it's okay.
Yeah, honestly, to be fair, One, I think I should get in there just to, round out our numbers.
My turn.
Yeah, and then
Marrow's like, please stamp.
Also,
this
I
in."
have to
Abraham-
catch up with the rest of you.
yeah, exactly. Also, Jester, real quick, bisexual, gay, straight, how are we feeling? Because we need to know if you have the ability to kiss Johnny.
Jester bisexual.
Okay, there we go. The ability to kiss Johnny. I'm a lesbian, but I'm gonna get in there. I'm
Why'd
gonna
you
round
kiss?
out that team.
Why'd you kiss Johnny? You're a lesbian. I just thought I should.
Everyone else is doing it.
We just need it to be
To be fair, I have not kissed Aelid or now
a
Jester,
nice
so
round number. It
I
can't
haven't
be
kissed anybody
odd.
except for Johnny.
Aw.
That's
So I have
true.
to catch up with
Yeah.
Those
everyone.
are rookie numbers. You got to get those numbers up.
Yeah.
No.
Y'all should have like a card and a special little like punch
a
out.
punch card.
a little punch card with like a symbol for you, so you can kind of count. Like,
Oh.
once you have all of them,
I just had the funniest, saddest thought at the same time. Like literally,
What?
over my heart, I was like, you'll never kiss Ivy though.
Ah!
Oh,
I was like, no, you need to round out your numbers. She's trapped in the space hell.
Oh, no.
Ivy in space hell.
I need more mascara.
space hell.
Space hell.
So yeah, as things are sort of happening throughout the day. At one point, Ibrahim as Jester rather, as you're kind of heading through, you have Eileen Keegan is like, are you after the field trip today? You showing up for the D&D club?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Cool. I think Cammy's looking for someone in her campaign.
Yeah, I'll fill in. Is Cammy running the Cammy's running like the space opera one, right?
Yeah, she's using Star Frontiers, the old one, not the really awful new one.
Right. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'll definitely I'll swing by the club later.
All right.
I think Issa walks by and hears D&D. She just raises a brow at Billy as she keeps walking.
Billy's stone face just stares deeply into the eyes of his conversation partner, just like, I cannot acknowledge this.
It's called a secret identity, Issa.
He's more embarrassed about that than revealing his name.
Right, like hard blushing.
Don't tell them I play D&D. Most.
You can't tell them I play a ranger. Whatever you do, you can't tell them. Promise. You have to promise.
Is Star Frontiers
Star Frontiers was
system?
Star Frontiers was a sci-fi system.
So technically, you're playing Star Frontiers, so
Right.
cooler
But we
than
still call it
D&D.
D&D Club
Cooler
because,
or more nerdy than D&D because it's a different system.
No, but here's
I
the
think the
thing: in
fact that
the
we're-
original module, you have to keep
Gamers,
track of,
get out of here!
you have
you
to keep
nasty!
track of how many liters of water you have because you're trying to survive on a crash-landed planet.
the
Is
fact that we're
Gamers in the
playing-
D&D club?
No,
No,
he's not allowed.
he's part of robotics.
Ooh.
He's actually like the king of
Ah.
the robotics club.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. That's what they call it officially, the king. The fact that we're playing a 40-year-old module, though, is pretty nerdy.
Shut up. I remember the Star Frontier module as like an 8-year-old. You're looking at it going, "You're going to try to survive on. We're going to ignore most of this stuff, like all the survival
Oh,
stuff." Because I was
God.
like 8. So yeah, as you start to kind of leave from talking to Keegan, you get like a bump on the shoulder, and Stephen Butler, who was Sweeney Todd in the musical that took place in the fall, just goes,
You also heard that he ate his desk during was it biology class? Chemistry? I think it was
did what?
chemistry.
"What?"
And
He ate his desk.
Straight
Like
up.
he hit himself in
head.
the head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who did that to him?
Yeah.
Was
Okay.
that you?
That was me. It's in the notes.
I appreciate that you said he ate his deck. Not I slammed
ate his
him into his
dick.
desk.
Technically, his stool gave out from under him and he slipped and he fell.
Right.
Did
gotcha.
Issa's foot help with that process? Maybe. But
You
no one
can't
saw
prove
it.
Can't you can't convict?
Yeah, as you kind of bump and just goes, D&D club, you fucking freak. You're probably a Satanist, aren't you?
The theater kids here have way too much confidence.
Yeah.
Very
Um,
occasionally you find the ultra conservative theater kids, and it's rare, but it happens. It's a bad time when it does.
Yeah.
Especially
I say that like
What's this guy's name again?
Stephen Butler.
Stephen Butler. Yeah, Steve, I'm a full-on Satanist. Fuck out of here, bud.
And he just sort of looks and he's one of those that like has like the cross on there, and like the Bible's usually sort of on there, and he's the one who will challenge a teacher about something kind of inclined. It's more to just like, hey, look at me, notice all this, and yeah, he just kind of just takes a look and goes, yeah, I know your type.
Are they walking right now?
They like you probably both stopped at this point.
Okay.
He's like,
Mm.
he goes, I know your type. You're going fucking nowhere. It doesn't matter. Tell you what, in 20 years, when you're serving my kids at McDonald's, tell me how your D&D club went.
We go to a
That's a good
prestigious.
line. Did your fucking dad use that on you? You fucking wasteoid.
You think my dad
I'm-
doesn't have me go into like a really expensive school after this?
Oh yeah. You got yourself a full ride. Where you headed? Princeton.
Princeton, maybe Yale. Where's your dad sending you? Oh, I forgot.
I want to do a thing.
I also want to do a thing.
Also, we go to a very prestigious private school. Does he
Right.
think
We
we're
go
going to
a
McDonald's?
really good
No, but
school.
I would say, but there are some people who are probably there on like vouchers or scholarships or stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
doesn't mean you're going to go to
no.
McDonald's. I
No,
based
but
the
the
school
thing
off
is-
of this.
He looks down.
That's the
on
worst
a
thing
lot of
for
people.
Steven.
Yeah.
For Steven, that's like you're the scum of society. You keep society running by feeding people.
Yeah.
How dare you?
And honestly, Stephen and Mary should probably be at a higher level school. Like their parents are at that level that they're not quite rich enough to send them to the better place, but like friends of their families do.
Yeah,
So like they
can't
they have a lot of bitterness. Like they've absorbed the classism like early.
Can I want to just like look really closely at Steven, and I want to like get as close to like a total read of like what this guy's deal is and like what he holds dear.
Okay.
Like just like looking at his shoes, his clothes, his cross, everything about him that I can like read.
Piercing the mask. Make a roll with your mundane.
Mondane's not.
Maybe it'll roll real good.
What do I have to mundane? I have a +1, so that's a 10.
All right, you get to ask 3. I don't know if you've got the sheets up, or you'll find the basic moves on the Notion as well.
Yeah, I found it here. What are you really playing? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? Okay. How can I gain influence over Steven?
So
What does he want me to do? Oh, sorry. One at a time.
honestly, the thing that he wants you to do, I think if those are those 2 of your questions, because those can kind of go.
Yeah, those are 2.
So, what he wants you to do is essentially like he's lashing out. He's looking to embarrass someone. He's trying to essentially. He's doing that kind of bully thing of like, I'm better than you, so I'm going to do this so that I feel superior to you to gain influence over him. It's not going to be easy because he knows how to push buttons, but this is someone, if you kind of become impervious to that, if he's not able to kind of like hit those buttons and stuff on you, like it's one of those things where it wouldn't happen immediately, but like eventually, like it could be something where they kind of either, in this case, it's capital I influence to actually gain the thing with them. On this one, if you're impervious to it, it's one of those things where he's then you're gonna like live rent free in his head.
Okay. So, okay.
Or alternatively, sexual blackmail. Just throwing it out there.
What? Wait,
Come
I'm sorry.
on.
What? How did that enter the fray?
I'm just saying, are you sure his dad is
Always
super-
there.
We
Oh.
we go
Oh,
to a
God.
school
Okay, I
with
get
a
it.
separate football field. Are you sure his dad's super happy that he does theater? And I know he's got that cross there, but like,
Wow. Okay. I'm
I'm just saying,
I'm not
just
gonna threaten to out him to his dad.
not that, but just be like, yeah, I know you're being mean to me, but I know you want all this, and then just
Oh my
walk
God.
away.
Okay. I think my
Right in
third
the
question
manner.
is
I think
We froze up
froze.
again.
I thought it was just my headphones.
just gonna be how could I get him to back?
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, you're
back?
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're back. You had a very
Okay.
pleasant like, hey, smile.
Yeah, you did.
It's like, oh, look, he was like, it's like he's sleeping. It's like going.
Okay, I think my third question was how could I get him to back down, but I think I already kind of know from the first two
Yeah.
how to do that. Can I ask how I could get him to piss his pants?
That seems weirdly specific. I don't know if you're gonna get to like to the pissing his pants. If you want to embarrass him, it might be pointing out that his family is having some troubles that are the rumor around school is mom and dad were almost divorced. Was that one of the reasons they said why?
They missed a lot of school last year. Yeah.
They missed a lot of school.
Oh.
Almost were not able to do the show. But the parents probably interfered. Yeah, because of the family therapy, and there's enough people that go to therapy that some people saw them, and there's others that talk. If you want to get him pissed,
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. Mary and Stephen Butler. Right. Hey, Stephen, didn't you miss some school last year? Are you sure you're going to be able to make it into Princeton with all those credits you're missing? I mean, you almost couldn't even do the play. If you want to talk about it, I've kind of already heard, like, you're having some troubles at home.
roll plus superior.
Mom and dad. Don't let me down.
Come on, dice. Come on.
Come on.
I wish at this point we had teams. So I could just give you some team if need be.
Well, technically there's
Wow.
always like what 2 team on there. So like if you're
Uh-huh.
nearby, if you want to do something, you could.
Issa is nearby.
I am.
So
Shoulder check him.
thank God I have. Well, I actually don't know if this is. I don't recall where the barrier is. That's a 7. I have a +3 to superior. I rolled a +3.
Nice.
And that's plenty.
You can choose one. They stumble, you take +1 forward against them. They err or they overreact, you gain influence over them, which is I think what you want.
I think I want him to overreact.
Okay, make a note.
Because I've been like whispering. To him.
Yeah, make a note that you have that you got influence. He very loudly goes, "My parents took care of that. And by the way, it was a musical, not a play, and we were able to still do those things. I'll get into it no matter what happened last year." And then, like, as he stops, everyone's staring. And he just turns and storms.
I think
down the
Issa
hall.
starts the first laughing. Like she's
And like over his shoulder. Shut up! As he just kind of goes over his shoulder and then storms through.
Can I really want to trip him too on top of this. I just want to trip him. Just to add insult to injury.
I wish I had 3 superior.
Can I as he's walking by and I'm laughing, can I just like move my foot in a certain way where he trips?
Yeah, you're good. Like the thing is, you know what you're doing. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's like, shut up, kind of. And the thing is, you actually manage to do it right as he turns to tell you to shut up. It's just very easy. And his books go kind of flying, and there's like people laughing as he's like, "Shut up!" And he just goes and grabs his stuff, like red faced, and then disappears into like the biology teacher's classroom that's nearby.
And I think she's gonna watch him walk off and then look over to Billy and be like, and like give him a little look, like, you good?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like give Issa like a little.
And she's gonna give a wink and just keep walking.
Can I come up to? Can I come up to Mero? I want to. Is Mero there?
I'm around somewhere. Just
Hey, I have a question.
yeah. How can I help?
Johnny is dating other people.
I'm just gonna like relax from like my Rosalind persona for a second and be like, when would Johnny have time to date other people? He's with
That's what
all
I
of us.
thought.
He's with all of us so much, and
But like Mary Butler came up to me and she was like, Johnny's gonna date other people, and I'm like,
she said
and then
he's gonna date other people.
it sounded like that, and then she said that like he's gonna kick me out of the house, which is like, I don't think that'd be true because we were living together before we started dating. Do you think he
And-
date other people? Does he want other people like outside of the group? Because I mean, I know he can date people in the group, and that'd be fine. But
I'm gonna say this honestly. He is like the third most monogamous person I've ever met, which is strange. Like you'd think he'd be more of a fuckboy given his whole self, but he really only has eyes for you, and those eyes are pointed up because you're so tall.
yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
But
I
I mean,
think she
if
was.
he wants it, if he wants to date other people, I mean, I'm not going to stop him because like that, if it makes him happy, that's cool.
Yeah. What if he wanted to date another you? Like if another you came down, a la your brother, would that be weird? This is
don't
more
know.
this is more hypothetical at this point. If there was another you, like if you like managed to split into two people and he dated both of you, would that be weird?
Maybe I don't think he could carry both of us on his back. I think that'd be
Oh.
the hard part.
It's true.
Rose losing her mind.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the important thing right now. Is he gonna carry us on his back?
Yeah. Well, hopefully alternative you would be willing to would be like I don't know, could develop flight. I'm off track. Anyway, I'm sure Johnny is fine, but if you want to like I think she just wanted to get your goat, but if you want to like
Right. I don't understand. Like she was like, oh, he's friendly with everybody. I'm like, yeah, he's friendly. She's like, he's super friendly. I'm like, yeah, he's super friendly.
oh,
He's a nice guy.
yeah. I
I don't know.
About this point, you just hear like it kind of cuts through all of the thing around you and goes, "Yeah, Maeve, I'm glad we're gonna be able to be there." And you see Maeve like leaned up against a locker with like Gammers doing the thing, and they're like,
I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna speed
By
walk
the way,
over and
does Gammers know who Marrow is? Because Gammers
No,
has been
well,
around the group, but I can't remember. If
he's been
Gammers-
around Marrow. He's been around Rosalind,
yeah, I
which
couldn't
is why
remember
there's a
that.
distinct.
Also doesn't know who Issa is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
just.
Steve just said I'm definitely have to watch this episode tomorrow because I just put he's like the third most monogamous person I've ever met. You'd be more of a fuckboy because of his self. Nessa and Dragon X's character. in the out of context quotes. Yeah, so Gammers is like, yeah, and Gammers is like leaned way in and she seems to be into it.
Okay, I can't do anything about her because she's gonna do that. I'm gonna speed walk over and grab Gammers by the collar and start dragging him off.
I'll be right back.
Hi!
Hi, Rosalind. He didn't say Marrow because he doesn't know.
Yeah. I noticed you're talking to my sister.
Yeah, she's her own person.
She is, and she's the kind of person who you shouldn't talk to. It might be bad for your reputation, you know?
Let's be honest, has my reputation got any more knocks that can be taken against it?
You never know.
Can someone explain Gammers to Ibrahim?
Tell
Tell me more about Gammers.
Yeah, you've seen Fantasy High, right?
I've seen Fantasy High.
Yeah, he's kind of like if Biz was like a little bit more of an incel. Well, maybe a little bit less of an. Oh yeah, not Riz. What? Not Biz. The
Is
fairy,
it not Biz?
the Glitter Dew. I thought it was like Biz Glitter Dew.
I thought it was Biz.
Yeah,
Is
Biz
it-
Glitter
oh,
Dew.
I was confused.
Yeah, it's like if Biz Glitter Dew was not a fairy and was like slightly less of an incel, but was also selling weapons on the side, which he doesn't know we know about yet.
At first he was Mr. Friction, and now he's Professor Friction.
Yeah.
I hate both of those.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all do.
yeah, and we try to be nice.
Issa especially. Try to be nice.
I try to be nice.
What?
Okay.
Oh, we're
Is-
nice to him?
I
Issa,
try to be nice to prevent him from kidnapping the basketball team again.
Issa was nice to him. Obsidian fucking hates him.
Okay.
He's
can
he's
try
more
to keep
trouble
the
than he's
peace,
worth.
But I don't like him.
I
I don't like him. Nothing about Gammers.
Was it
That's
Michael
valid.
something like with Gambioli or remember the
Yeah, I
actual
think
name?
so.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. He's Gammers.
Gammers. God. All right.
Michael. If I find out that you and my sister have spent any time together outside of school, it will become an issue. I'm just putting that out there now.
I think it's important to point out that a field trip is technically inside of school.
If I find out that you have done anything inside of school, it will become an issue.
Rosalind, this is the point where I remind you that while I'm reformed, I'm still technically a supervillain.
This is where I remind you that I'm friends with Johnny.
I've faced Johnny before, and for love, I will go into the fire. And he just turns and storms away. That seems like a good place to kind of call it for tonight, because we usually go about 9:30.
For love, I will.
So wait, why are we in the science building? I don't think I was ever-
Right now you're in the school. You're taking the field trip. The one that's
Okay.
like see the science labs and see all these different things. It's probably to see some of the cutting edge stuff that's taking place.
God, okay.
The one thing
I'm
you do
making
know,
I'm making
originally
a
you were
note for next week.
Originally, you were supposed to go. What's that say? Kill cameras.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this right above the computer so that way I don't forget.
I mean, it's salad.
All right.
Where's my tape?
So we have our end of session move. If you go on to the basic moves, you can click on peripheral moves, and it's the second one there. Everyone gets to take a look and see, do you think you have grown closer to the team, into the own image of yourself, or away from your team?
I taped it up there so that way even if the sticky note loses stickiness, it's up there. You know what? Second piece of tape, just to be safe.
Are we going just in order?
Why are you in the way of love?
I like how I've been so good with Gammers, and then this is the thing. This is the thing. I will curb stomp him.
I grew closer to the team,
Mhm.
and I think that Issa made me feel welcome.
I did.
In a punk way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at the end of our conversation, where you were like, you can be here if you want.
Yeah, I'm not forcing it on you, so cool. So because
You got influence if you didn't already have it.
I think I did because I had okay, what was the words? You think I'm cool?
Yeah.
Also, I'm adding Tangy's other TikTok to the group chat.
She thinks I'm cute.
You think I'm cool?
What is wrong with her? Is this just about not having a mother?
All right. What about other people?
Sorry, I'm caught up on Maeve.
I think I grew closer to the team, specifically Marrow, because she was able to calm me down after my fuck up, and then later after dealing with Mary.
All right. So
Hell yeah.
in that case, give influence to Marrow. Marrow, if already has influence, can or and clear a condition or mark potential. But if Marrow can shift your labels, if Marrow already has influence.
I don't, so I'm adding a check for Zaylin. And I can move yours, right?
Yeah.
What I'm sorry. I know this is technically cheating, but I'm not looking at Zaylin's stuff. So I'm just gonna very briefly ask, what's the thing you need for your burns? Which one is that? Because I don't want to touch that stat.
It's none of them.
It's none of them. Okay,
Yeah.
then let's move your superior up after that conversation about what's her
Ooh.
face.
And then
Because
what,
after
and
after
what-
Jester's,
what goes down?
ugh. I don't want to touch your freak because I feel like let's move your danger down because I feel like freaks is what really is important for us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't want to touch your freak, Nessa.
I mean, look how long this tongue is. I don't want to touch anybody's freak.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
Popular.
All right.
Oh, no.
Who else needs to do their end of session?
I think I still do.
8.
And I think I don't Issa's kind of like mad at the team for like spilling her shit. but also okay with Billy. I think she kind of grew into an image of like a leader as sort of person in a way.
Okay.
And it's still yeah.
Shift one up and one down.
God, what am I shifting?
I think that leaves Zaylin.
I thought that
No,
was
I
Aelin.
did
No,
mine.
Zaylin went.
Oh,
It's
oh, so-
me, Marrow.
Oh, wait, didn't Obsidian just go? Or I think you see,
I
just
went, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that leaves Marrow.
Yes.
yes. This is gonna sound fucked up, but I think I did grow into my own image of myself, but like the bad image of myself,
Nice.
kind of.
Yeah.
Also kind of my like civilian image a little bit. But yeah, I think that's what I'm up to.
Is that why
One
your
up and one
mundane's going
down.
up?
Um
And your
Is-
mundane go up?
yeah, I think my mundane might have to go up.
I'm trying to think of what mine's going up. Is it my superior that's going up or my I'm trying to debate which ones are moving on mine.
All right, I'm gonna take my
it might help to look
mundane.
at the move sheet and see what are the things you'd be able to do better. Because sometimes you can go, oh, I think I'd be better at this now.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to see
Okay.
organically, like what feels right.
Look what it
What
feels
feels-
like.
Actually, I'm gonna take my freak up one because I think I deserve to have more freak. Maybe that doesn't match. Maybe that doesn't match exactly, but my mundane's already pretty good, and I feel like, I can't practice with the bones all the time.
I'm gonna take my freak up. I think I deserve to have more freak. Good.
I'm gonna take my superior up and take my savior down.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. If y'all want to let people know where to find all you wonderful folks.
I don't go
Oh,
first.
yeah.
I'm
thing.
first. I keep forgetting. Hello, I'm Nessa, also known as Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, Irish spelling. I'm available everywhere, from the dying Twitter app to the dying Tumblr app to TikTok at that username. I do all kinds of shit and, am generally perfect.
Good way to be.
I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
My name is Ibrahim. You can find me on everywhere on the internet that matters at cosmic_Eve. That is cosmic_IBE. You can see me on, oh God, okay. You can find me on the Delightful Dungeon Diving podcast, which is releasing weekly episodes, although we're taking a little bit of a break for the holidays. We'll have more episodes for you soon. You can also find me, that's wherever fine podcasts are sold. You can also find me on my other podcast that I make myself. God, what's the name of the podcast that I make?
In the dark or something in the.
Alone Together.
Mm.
Alone Together is a it's a lot of things. It's a mix of audio dramas and solo RPGs, and potentially in the future more kinds of RPGs that have more than one person. And you can find episodes of that coming out whenever I get around to editing them. Other stuff, Prayers in the Static is on break. You can see more of that soon. We'll come back. That's all.
Hey, I'm Mo. You can find me all over the internet at Saturday Bezos. You can catch me again here on Saturdays occasionally playing a Worldwide Wrestling.
This week was so much fun.
Oh my god, it was bonkers. But yeah, follow me on the internets, mainly Twitter and TikTok, because Instagram is not one I touch. But that's all I'm doing right now. Yeah, keeping chill.
All right. I'm Michael. I am Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Saturdays also, I'm running Worldwide Wrestling, and then here on Sundays for Masks. We will catch you all later.
Bye.
Ciao.